Story time. Amigas, children. Do you want to hear a story from Santai? Santai. Yeah. Well, alrighty, kids. Welcome to the story time. There should be bells ringing in the background right now, so just welcome to story time with Santa. Ow. Welcome everybody to another story time. Today's episode is set in Christmas. The Christmas that just happened, as a matter of fact. Let me tell you all about it, but first let's back up to the night on Christmas Eve. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all sucked. I was having a serious problem with my family. We're all out of luck. Things were bad, but they were also cool. If you're wondering how, I couldn't be a fool. I can't make this rhyme, so I'm not gonna try any longer. So go get me some peanut butter. Anyway, today's story time. That'd be interesting. I should do a challenge video where I try to do a story. Yeah, I'll write that down. Anyway, or y'all can comment it a million times until I consider doing it. Today's story time takes place the night before Christmas, and my family was doing what we homeschoolers do best. Argue. That's all we do. Argue. We're the argue squad. Oh, argue. Ow! Anyway. Things were pretty choppy. The argument was who would play Santa Claus. It was among only the older siblings. Now, spoiler alert, Santa is only real in movies. We play Santa. One of us plays Santa every year. And how it works is one of us would dress up and play and would sneak out at about midnight and go put presents under the tree and then go back and go to sleep. I actually had a tradition going for several years where I would play Santa, and I would just stay up all night long. And I was half good at it. When the night got boring, I would just go back to sleep. No one ever knew. But this recent Christmas, my sister decided to do it. And then Connor decided he could do it. And then we're all arguing about who should and shouldn't be Santa, you know? And then before I know it, we were talking about what gender Santa should be and how much milk he should drink a year. I mean, it was getting ridiculous. My mom decided to solve it and saying we can all be Santa. We immediately dispelled the idea and argued even louder, to the point where almost everyone in the house could hear us. I said almost, but I really just meant, yeah, they can already hear us. It was bad. So, how do we solve this predicament? We didn't really. We all thought we'd be Santa. Each one of us walked away from that argument thinking that we had all won the argument. So in our heads, we agreed to each other that I will be Santa. Then Connor thought, I'll be Santa. And then Amy thought, I'll be Santa. And we all went away to our separate corners or rooms. But Connor followed me because we sleep in the same room. So. Now it was the night before Christmas. Everyone had gone to sleep, and I hear this little rustle at the door. Snap! And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I was laying in my bed, waiting for the presents, because there's only one sack that all the presents are in, because, you know, they're not separate Santas. So, and no one knew that the other one was going to be Santa. So, all at the same time, we start climbing down to get the sack. The sack was actually weirdly hidden in the living room where the presents were to be delivered. So all it really was just get up, eat a couple of those cookies or whatever. The milk wasn't there because, you know, it'd be kind of disgusting, so. And then just go back. Here's where it went weird. As I'm going down the hallway towards the living room, I hear a door open behind me. And Amy walks out right behind me. She's like, what are you doing here? She whispered. I'm just like, what are you doing here? I thought we agreed I was going to be Santa. And then Connor comes in, all brave and bold, and he's all like, no, I'm Santa. No, I'm Santa. Clear and simple. And we're arguing in the hallway silently. We're whispering because we know we don't want to wake anybody up because, you know, for the Santa deal. And, you know, you might be thinking this story is kind of just a classic Christmas argument thing, right? Right. Actually, it's not, you know? Because sometimes the story gets really interesting. At that exact moment, we heard a clatter in the living room. Why is it still silent? Jingle bells, baby. We all stopped arguing and we're silent. We're like, what is that? Well, we heard a clatter in the living room, and then we heard footsteps. Stay tuned to part 2 to find out.